Hello Libra, welcome back to my channel. I am Audrey and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if this reading resonates with you. Be mindful that the readings are general, so they may not resonate with everyone. If this reading does not resonate with you, just check the other placements. Let's get right on into your reading. Let's see. What is Libra's energy? What messages do we have for Libra? Oh, twin flames, soul partner, eternal connection. Somebody is your twin flame. Somebody is your soul partner, was a part of your soul cluster before you even formed into your human body. They were with you in your spiritual they were with you when you were a spiritual being. Somebody knows your spirit. Power over difficulty. Reclaiming your power. Getting your power back. And let's get one more for Libra. Clarity, planning, releasing illusion. Letting go of the fake and holding on to what is real to you. Understanding what is real. Then we have setting boundaries, threshold protection and honor. So let's see what this Twin Flames card is. I was planning on doing a love reading at first, but I did not even. And this was the first card. Okay, it says the radiant connection shows on this card reveal a potential life-changing message for you. The appearance of a twin flame is on the horizon, and it is a directive of your karmic destiny that you reunite. Many people consider twin flames to be romantic connections, soulmate called back together from previous lives. This could indeed be the case for you, and this card may be announcing the homecoming of an abiding love. But there are many types of soul patterns. They can take the form of a loving parent and child, business partners, scientists working together on the same discovery, composer and lyricist, environmentalists with a common cause, or any other duo united in the intention to enhance the earthly experience of others. Don't be distracted by the similarity in appearance of the souls pictured here. This message is about a perfectly matching resonance that vibrates with the mutual recognition and higher purpose. The tiger that stands between these twin flames represents great passion. This may manifest in a physical relationship or represent a project that is compelling to you. Be encouraged for the brilliant beam of light is pure spirit, and you are being blessed by divine consciousness. So get ready for a profound relationship, one of a twin devotion to each other and to a higher cause. So some of you guys are definitely being connected with something that is of you, that is vibrating on the same frequency of you. Okay? Something that you are getting back reacquainted with. This could be a person. And when I say reacquainted with, this does not have to be a past love, but this person could have knew you in another life, a lifetime. So this love could definitely be very, very intense, okay? Or you could have some type of connection to some type of passion that you did in one of your past lives that you don't understand what is bringing me to this. This connection could be very intense as well, okay? The next thing that we do have here is power over difficulty. It says this card brings you a warning that there are situations, people, or patterns in your life threatening to take over. The snake can be venomous, tempting, or even strangling. This card is an important reminder to be honest with yourself and investigate your relationships and your daily activities to determine what may be harmful or dishonoring you, or even be consuming you. If someone is bringing toxic energy to your life, it may be necessary to let that person go, or at least reduce your exposure dramatically. If a situation seems to be suffocating you or sapping your sense of freedom and enthusiasm, it is time to rethink your motivation and remaining engaged. And if you're feeling a building resentment for a job or a personal task, this card is telling you to learn how to bring more conscious joy to the experience, or even to exit it altogether. Also be mindful of your own personal patterns. Consider the causes of your making and the results they're making. You don't want to become the snake that eats its own tail, consuming your own life force and sabotaging your own desire to move forward. So for some of you guys, there's some type of negative energy that's surrounding you, whether it's your own, whether it's a person, and I feel like something is draining you out. Something is draining you out. You have the clarity card. This is planning and releasing the illusion. Planning and releasing the illusion. The eagle priestess heralds a time of productivity and clarity for you. This card is telling you to sharpen your focus on your own goals right now. You have the vision. Now make your plans and set them in motion. Think of how the eagle's lofty perspective allows it to see far off prey and adjust its actions, anticipating changes before they arise. Real plans, not just fantasies, are called for. So get clear about your goals and what it'll take to achieve them. This newfound clarity requires you to release any present or past illusions you've been holding on to. These may be false assumptions about situations or people in your environment. So be honest with yourself about others' intentions and about your own plans and their potential outcomes. Illusions also sometimes encompass deeper aspects of your life. Even if you think you no longer carry old hurts or misinformation, you may be subtly influenced by others' fears and limitations you've unwillingly accepted as truth. The eagle calls you to look deeper within and reclaim your inner strength. As you do so, your true power becomes more clearly directed and your creativity starts to take shape. Then you have setting boundaries. I feel like this could be for some people or even your own mindset. The priestess of the threshold holds her hands up with palms outward, projecting a field of protective light before her. The strong and stately snow leopard, who lives a solitary life in the highest reaches of the mountain, looks over her shoulder, standing guard. This card brings you a message of both caution and encouragement. It is time to take an honest look at the boundaries you set. How do you view your importance in your own life? Are you sacrificing your priorities and self-care to prioritize the needs and wishes of others? Are you putting up with demands, dismissals, marginalization, or even disrespect from people in your life? If so, it is time to put your hands up and say enough. You may have been allowing others to cross your personal threshold and invade your time, energy, or space, but this card is telling you that now you have the power to shift that pattern. Start to set clear limits today and make yourself a priority in your own life. Your soul deserves to be honored, and you must be the first person to make that choice. That was a lot. That was a lot, and that was deep. Ooh, you got sacred action up under that. Okay. So, something is vibrating you to connect to something. And then something is all that you're connected to is also draining you. So you have something that is vibrating that's going to connect you with something that is yours, something of you, something that vibrates, something that understanding. You have something that you're already connected to that is draining your power. Something that you need to release and something that you need to create a boundary on. I'm feeling like this means letting go of something to bring something new in. The letting go of hurt to bring in love. The letting go of confusion to bring in clarity. The letting go of lies to bring in honesty. For some of you guys, you got to let go of something in order to bring in its opposite. It's equal opposite. That's what I'll say. Just as much as it's draining you, the opposite is going to uplift you as much as this thing drained you. I hope that made sense, because that just sounds so choppy. Okay. So let's see where Libra is. Let's see what Libra's letting go of. If any of that resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe. some of you guys, you came to a point you're letting go, acting like everything is fine. Letting go of whatever the thing that is draining you. Letting go of being drained. Four of Swords. You got the High Priestess. And you have the Eight of Wands here. For some of you guys, you're letting go of being drained. You're letting go of being stuck in your thoughts. You're letting go of... For some of you guys, your first instinct is to stay in a draining situation. So you're letting go of that first instinct, okay? For some of you guys, you're looking at a situation closely and you're not just following, you know, what you think you should do. Because for some of you guys, you have actually programmed your mind to be drained, to suffer, to have some type of high level of pain. And some of you guys are also going to be cutting off communication for a person, okay? Definitely cutting off communication for a person. Definitely not going to be in a place where you're like, because some of you guys could also be thinking about this person once you cut them off. Be thinking about them, and everything in your body and your soul could be telling you to just reach out. Just reach out. Just reach out. So you're not going to be following that. So for some of you guys, you're going to be cutting off trusting yourself. Sometimes you have to a little bit, because sometimes you want what's not good for you. And sometimes we have to say no to ourselves, because sometimes it's the part of us that's hurting that wants what's not good for us. Okay, what is Libra embracing? You embrace that some type of cycle change, and it changed out of your favor. For some of you guys, you had a period of time where you just thought it was bad luck. You thought that you were in bad luck with this Wheel of Fortune card in the reverse. You're embracing that things are out of your control. For some of you guys, you're realizing that no matter how much pain, agony you put yourself through, how much you wait on a person, people are just never going to change. Sometimes things are not, you just don't have control over a person changing. No matter how much you give of yourself, no matter how much you try to show, no matter how much you treat them in a certain type of way, a person's going to always see you the way they see you. And you don't have control over that, and you're not going to keep people pleasing, trying to have control over that. What else is Libra embracing? Six of Swords. For some of you guys, you're embracing that you don't feel at peace right now with the Six of Swords in reverse. For some of you guys, you can embrace that right now you feel a little stagnated. For some of you guys, you're embracing what it is. You're not walking away like everything is fine anymore. You're embracing what it is. Right now, you feel like things are out of your control. Right now, you also feel like you're having issues and you're stagnated right now. For some people, you're getting down to the real of what's really going on with you. And it's going to be okay when you accept those things. You're understanding that sometimes you're having some type of hard time moving on. You're also understanding that in some type of ways you've lost your faith. Some type of ways you feel like you're unprepared, and you could have been going through your life absent. You gotta be absent and numb to go through your life like this. You have to be. You have to be absent and numb to go through your life like that. But you're also embracing the fact that you can move on and forgive, and that hope returns, and that it's not going to all be like this. You're embracing what it is, but you're also embracing the fact that it's not going to always be like this. I can move on, but right here, right now, I'm hurt. And I can't pretend to go through life like it's not hurting me, like I'm not drained here. Like everything's fine. Like I can hold everything together. That could be why you're feeling crazy. Why you feeling like, is anybody listening to me? Are you listening to you? Because it starts with you. You got the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords in here. For some of you guys, this is what's going to come here. There's going to be some time of you guys in your mind. You already know how you process things, okay? It's going to be some times of you overthinking, over suffering as well. But it's from inner suffering. It's from anxiety. It's from you anxiety overthinking. I feel like for some of you guys, you definitely could be here now. But also, you got to get through this part so you can get here. Once you fully let it all out, because some of you guys have been acting like nothing's been going on. Everything's been fine. You have not let it out. So I feel like some of you guys could be talking to a therapist, because you're realizing where you need to create boundaries. Now you have a map. First it was just you and all these thoughts and all these swords and just this drain, this dead energy. But now you have a map. Whether it is you're talking to a therapist or whether it is you're praying more, whatever it is, you're talking to somebody. Now you have a map at where the source of this drainage is coming from, where the source of this depression, where the source of this inner suffering, where the source of this anxiety is coming from, where the source of your fear is coming from. Now you have a map. And then there's also a blessing in disguise is your happiness, your ultimate happiness. It's you being happy. It's you getting out the dark to the light. It's you finding the light in the dark. It's control. The devil card symbolizes people who think they're enslaved. It's when you're vibrating on a certain level, you think that another person has the ability to enslave you. Once you reach another part, you realize you're not a slave, and not only are you not a slave, but you were never enslaved to begin with. No one has that type of power. The only person who has the power to enslave you is yourself. And you realize that you were not a victim to anyone. Okay? Life was not just happening to you. That's a freeing place to be, because not only do you give grace for yourself, realizing that you're not there, you also give compassion, and you also give yourself a different story, realizing that, listen, nobody had that power. I did that because I didn't know any better. Or I played that position because I didn't know any better. You know, that place. Also, there could be a Capricorn coming out the blue. You got the Page of Wands too, an unexpected visit. This could also be from a Capricorn or somebody. But I feel like you are embracing the unexpected events, unexpected. So for some of you guys, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Cups. So for some of you guys, you can be right now like feeling very, very emotional. Your emotions can be very, very high right now. There could be a lot going on with you right there. You could be feeling very sensitive at the moment. But understand that your sensitivity does not make you weak. It's just that right now you're going through all of the things, all of the drainage, because now you have a map. Some of you guys could have, went up a level when it comes to your emotions, managing your emotions better. It all has a tie to something. For some of you guys, you were going in front of the people, the public, like everything was fine, but you really felt out of control, and you felt like there was just this dark cloud over your life, and you were really drowning in depression. Okay? You had a lot of anxiety because for some reason you could not move. You felt stagnated. You felt stuck, like you couldn't move on from the past. Every time you went to sleep, you seen these knives about to stab you. You could also be thinking that like people, this could bring some what's it called, PSTD. Well, you went through something really bad that now you can't even rest because you think everybody's going to attack. You're in a place where you can't move on from the past. Okay? You got 10-10. Some of you guys could have been hurt by a family member. That's so many. Tell me more about the Four of Swords. Yep. You got double eight of, you got the Eight of Wands twice. You're cutting off that communication, stopping something, stopping some travel, a trip, or whatever that is. You got the Judgment card. It's time for you to be happy. Instead of trying to be there for everybody else, it's time for you to stand up for yourself. And also, just because of, I feel like just because of a person's position or who they are, you act like that it wasn't something, you act like you were fine in the situation. You're trying to still hold compassion. You can also be trying to still make sure somebody's name stay clean. You don't want to dirty up somebody's name, but you can't go on doing that. You're embracing some type of breakup. Or if something leads to an argument. You got the Six of Swords, 6-6. Okay? You're also embracing being in a position where you can share with others. And giving and receiving. You're embracing that as well. Okay? You can also be embracing that you are a giver. Okay? Tell me more about the Fool in reverse. You're embracing your deeper feelings. I did feel the King of Cups energy here when I was talking about this. This do feel like a higher level of maturity when it comes to managing your emotions. And the King manages your emotion. You see, it's so crazy. On this one, he's stable. On all my other cards, he's juggling something. His foot is tangled up in something. On this one, he's stable. You're embracing that. Also making a choice about moving on. You're embracing making your choice about moving on. All right. Tell me more about the Nine of... Ooh. Okay. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. Got the Star. Faith comes again. You're going to be in the dark for a while, but the star comes to light you up in the dark. Your light in your dark tunnel. Might be in your head, might be scared, might be temporarily depressed, some inner suffering coming, but don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Especially not in love. Things come up again. You do have twin flame energy. Queen of Cups come out again too. You got the King of Swords here. Happiness, but embracing happiness. This is Aquarius. This can be within Aquarius, and then you got the Star card coming out as well. So there's some type of happiness here as well. You have the Queen of Cups card with the Devil's card here. This could also be freedom. Understanding you're not enslaved by your feelings and your emotions. That's how I feel. You were never enslaved by your feelings and your emotions and your mind. Tell me more about the... Oh, here it is. There could be an unexpected call from a Virgo as well. You could be meeting up with the Virgo. But I feel like there's a change, an unexpected change. I feel like that is you becoming wiser. Wiser beyond your years. People aren't going to they're not going to expect it. Some people expect you to stay here. Expect you to take all the blows and say, everything's okay. I'm fine. How are you? Fine. I'm fine. Everything's okay. That's how people want you to be. That's how people think you're going to be. That's how they used to you being. But you become way wiser. Understanding that you have the power and the knowledge and the clarity inside of you. Going on a journey, a self-love journey, a solo journey in life, or a journey where you're way more connected with you, where you have a deeper meaning to life, where you have all the answers, where you withdraw from the outside. You're not caring what other people think about you. Because all of this acting like something is cool is caring about what other people thinks about you. You're not going to be caring about what other people thinks. Detachment. Finally putting the burden down. Finally taking a break. Putting down the heavy stuff. You could be seeing 10-10 a lot. A whole lot. So I wanted to get into this twin flame energy that's here because it looks like we got into the boundaries and everything else. And twin flame energy looks like it's coming down here. So let's see. Matter of fact, let me get this up really quick. Get this twin flame energy up here. And get this up. If this reading resonated, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. And make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I really would. I really would. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Oh, yeah. This twin flame. Some of you guys feel like giving up on love. We've seen that. There's something coming in that's all you've ever wanted. But just before you know it, this is just when you're about to feel like giving up. Ching ching! You hit the jackpot. Something comes in that you've always wanted. You got the Ten of Pentacles. This is full stability. This is being comfortable, firm. This is what you want. Really what you want. Something valuable to you. Something that adds value to you. Something that does not take away. This person brings about a new beginning, a new way of life. This person could also be a fire sign. You got the hangman. Surrendering and sacrificing. For some of you guys, this inner conflict, these thoughts, this people pleasing, or this you acting like everything is fine, this has to be completed. That's what needs to let go in order for this person to come in. There's a choice that needs to be made. Clarity. There's a choice that needs to be made about communicating to somebody. Somebody needs to get cut off. There's some type of energy that you're putting into that needs to get cut off, okay? This could be an ex. You got the Justice card. This is something good for you. You came out here. This could also be another Libra coming towards you. You got the Seven of Wands. Stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for yourself. Some of you guys could also work together. This person is going to come around. You could possibly still be hurting. You could be in that dark space. But trust your intuition when you see them. Trust your intuition when you see this person. When you meet this person. If it feels like something, if you're having these feelings, be mindful of your energies. You got the Prince of Wands. It was going in the reverse. Okay, I'm just gonna put it how it was. The Prince of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like this is something that somebody is definitely going to commit to you. Making a commitment. Get out of your head. Get out of your head with this commitment. Got this King of Cups right here. Some of you guys, you could be thinking that this person is juggling people. That could be some thoughts on your head, because that's what you're used to. Got the Death card in reverse. Fearing change. Scared to change. Okay? Fearing some type of change. Feeling like you're stuck. Having hope destroyed. You're used to somebody juggling, so that's what you're going to think that they are. But this person is really here to support you and help you. You got the magician card in the reverse. So your person right now could be feeling like that they have some type of unfulfilled potential. They can be feeling unfulfilled because they haven't met you yet. But they could be feeling unfulfilled. They could be feeling like they're wasting their time dating, like they're giving their time dating, like they're having a hard time when it comes to dating. Look, and you was right behind that with the Queen of Pentacles. You're like, I could bring some structure in your life. Got the Devil card as well with this person. They can also be a Capricorn, Aries, Virgo, or a Gemini. Person can also feel like they stuck with they're enslaved to some type of routine. Like they can also have a very, very bad look on dating as well. Like they're not fulfilled. They have not been finding that person. Okay? Let's go into a couple of romance cards. Then we're going to get you guys out of here. If this reading resonated with you, make sure you get this reading a big thumbs up. And make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. What messages do we have for me? There's definitely chemistry here. Romantic feelings. In heart-to-heart conversations, be honest with how you feel about your person. And your person is definitely going to be honest. You have the King of Cups here. Let go of control issues. This could be for you or your person because the Devil did come up for them. This person could also have children. You could have children. You could just be getting to, I said you about to say that you could be just getting to know each other and you want to, you know, you could be having a conversation about children when you guys are going to meet and things like that. There's a lot of chemistry between you guys, a lot of romantic feelings. Don't try to control this thing, and also don't mentally like just think yourself out of it, okay? This is true love. This is some love. This is love you can trust. This is your twin flame coming here. Okay. What other messages do we have for Libra? Let your friends help you. Be mindful of that though. Because there's someone that you need to cut off. For some of you guys, the person that you need to cut off, there's no chemistry left here. The relationship, there's no attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going, but there is traction and chemistry here, and there will not be no codependency. Like this relationship will not feel like it's manipulation, it's trapment. Like, this will feel freeing, and that's how love is supposed to feel. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. This is the message that I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If this reading resonated with you, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.